This is zygerfit. We are fitness for mind. We roar together.
I am really excited. I'm back in the studios, and guess what? I have Richard Lee, the founder of Venyu. Hello, Richard.
Hello.
Hello, Richard.
Hello, Zoila.
There we go. Now we're talking. I am really excited to have you in the studios because we're gonna be talking about young entrepreneurship and how you got to the place that you are at this very moment. And if you don't know, Richard is a young entrepreneur who's actually managing Venyu. And I'm not gonna say a lot of things, Richard, because I want you to introduce everything of what you've been doing. But first of all, my first question for you is, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm good. I'm tired after a long week, but I'm feeling it. I'm feeling ready. Always feeling positive.
Awesome. I love your energy. That's really good. Tell me, Richard, how was your day today?
Yeah, it's good. I like I said, I got in late last night, coming back from London, so I managed to have a bit more of a chill morning. I'm normally up pretty early every morning, but I had a bit of a lie-in this morning to make sure I'm ready for this.
Awesome. Really appreciate it. What were you doing in London? I know you were doing a lot of things, but I want you to say, what were you doing? What was the reason?
Yeah. So speaking to a lot of our clients up there, so we operate a lot up in London, and most of our users are in London, and the suppliers that we work with are mostly in London. But on top of that, we spoke to a load of investors, a load of partnerships that we have, proper Dragon's Den style stuff. And
oh man!
yeah. So we're pitching away and speaking to people.
That's really good.
Yeah, it's exciting stuff. It is exciting, and like I said, we were up there, and everything that we were doing was really playing into what we're building going forward. So It was really great stuff.
Man, that's a pitch if you have to go like talking to people like Dragon's Den or feeling like Dragon's Den type of thing. That's really good. Richard, I know you are the CEO of
Venyu.
What is Venyu?
So the best way I can describe Venyu is your personal private event concierge in a mobile phone app. So if you're looking to organise any form of private event, you just open up our app, which is Venyu, spelled Venyu. You enter your criteria for your event, and then our app will bring up venues, services such as catering or entertainment, everything that matches what you're looking for. So you don't need to email for ages, sit on phone calls, Google search for hours.
Wow.
Just streamlines the whole process so you can organise any form of event in just a few clicks.
Preach it, man! That's really cool. So if I wanna, I am thinking to organize events for a competition that's coming, but don't say it, for talented people, spoken words and singers and, artists. If I wanna organize that event, will Venyu help me with that?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, at the moment we're at MVP stage, so our product is, the earliest stage, but the stuff we've got in the pipeline and what we're building, it just makes it so easy to organise any type of event.
Man, you're changing the game here. Because if I have an app that's going to organise my events with the click of a button actually on my mobile phone, I imagine. Does that work on mobile phone?
Yeah.
I imagine it's an app.
It's mobile based, So it's a mobile phone app, and we are building a web page as well for people who are more comfortable on their laptop.
I was going to ask you, whether you have the web page.
Yeah, so we've got a website which is venyu.co.uk, spelled venyu.co.uk. But that's kind of just like an information page at the moment. We are building that into a fully functioning platform. But for now, it's just kind of a landing page to show what we're doing, who we work with, and then it takes you to either, if you're a supplier, such as a venue or a caterer, you can then sign up via the portal on there. But it also leads you to direct the app if you are looking to organise any form of event.
That's really cool. So how does that work? Do I need to register myself on the website or in the app, and then enter all the information, or is it just straightforward?
So it's just download the app and then open it up. It will then just take your Gmail or Apple thing that you've used to download it, so you just click straight through, and then you can see all the options that we have based around Cardiff and the surrounding areas. And if you're looking for something specific, you can then enter it on the search bar at the top, or you can just browse through at the moment and see what options we have and send some inquiries through to some of the great venues and services that we work with.
That sounds amazing. But I understand that you are as well available on other platforms.
Yeah.
Like.
So our Instagram is Venyu Official, again spelled VENYU.
So
official.
Venyu with Y.
Yeah, so it's VENYU and then
Exactly.
official. And that's the same with the Facebook, and then the Twitter is slightly different in that it's official Venyu, so it's the other way around.
Well, Venyu Official or Official Venyu, I'm sure that if you type it in Google, it will appear anyway.
Yeah.
You've done your SEO.
yeah, definitely.
So that's really cool, and I am really excited to have you here in the studios and talk about your trajectory. How do you have the idea, first of all, like the initial idea of Venyu, and how do you go into working for yourself? Like, what's the we call it here, the flow, the power that motivates you to go to work for yourself, basically?
Yeah, so my journey all starts back from when I was about 14 years old, and that's when I set up my first business.
14?
So, yeah. So
that is quite young.
Yeah. It's always been on the mind. Since I think genuinely it's the first memory I have of being a child. I just wanted to be in business, and I know that sounds very cliche, but it's true.
Yeah.
And when I was 14, I set up my first business, which was a clothing resale business.
Yeah.
So I could buy clothes that were at very low supply but very high demand, which led to a real big resale price afterwards.
Yeah.
So I built that, and then I continued to grow with that.
Mm-hmm.
But on the side, whilst doing that, I was at school still, and I also had a part-time job in a local coffee shop.
Yeah.
So this is where the idea for Venyu really first started, in that we ran this coffee shop, but we closed at 4 to 5 p.m. every single day.
Yeah.
But we still paid the bills in the coffee shop for the fridges, the rent, all the electricity we had to pay for.
Yeah.
So immediately I thought, wow, we're closed from 4 p.m. till 9 a.m. the next day. We're spending all this money, but you're not getting any income. So that was where the problem sort of first came into my mind. But when I finished school, I then went to Deloitte. So I went there and did international corporate audit, which sounds ridiculously exciting and like lovely, but I promise you it's just a very fancy word for accountancy. So I did that, and it was great. I learned a lot. I worked with some incredible companies and really got to see how businesses run at that side of the scale, which were huge businesses. But when I was there, I was the youngster. I was fresh-faced out of school. Mm-hmm. So they all said to me, Rich, you're the youngster. You can organise the work events and socials. And this
we go.
This is where I realised that it's a ridiculously long task. You search for hours online trying to find somewhere that's relevant.
Good venues.
Yeah, you search and search, and then you send an email, they get back, or the email ends up in a junk file. It takes ages to go back and forth, so you decide, just give them a phone call. They miss the phone call, they phone you back, you miss the phone call. It's a real hassle. So combined with my experience of underutilised space in hospitality venues like coffee shops and cafes, and then the other experience I have in organising events, I said we can marry these two up and make the whole process very easy, which is what we've done with Venyu. We enable coffee shops, cafes, restaurants and normal event venues, along with other services such as catering and entertainment, to advertise themselves, but not just put themselves on a website, put themselves directly in front of the people who are looking for them. So we like to hyper tailor the results to the end user. So again, it just streamlines that process, so you're not flicking through so many different options trying to find things. It is just, this is what is perfect for your event, have it.
It sounds like you are quite excited, quite into what you're doing, that you're loving what you're doing. Is that correct?
Yeah, I love it. I mean, I'm one of those people that loves a challenge. I really love it. And don't get me wrong, sometimes it can be really difficult, and it can be hard, and you can feel quite isolated. But I thrive off that normally, in that I just love the challenge. And again, I see my friends doing stuff as well. When I see my friends doing stuff, that makes me want to go one step up, and it's always a competition.
I was gonna say that.
It's always a competition, but I love it, and the people that we work with are just incredible. I was up in London, like I said, this week to speak and work with a load of the suppliers that we work with, and on Friday morning I got to try a whole new cuisine. So we work with these suppliers who
cuisine. Say it right, okay, le cuisine.
So
French.
So it was these caterers from Guadeloupe, so that they've come and they showed me all the food that they cook, and I managed to have some authentic food from Guadeloupe, and it was
Oh man,
eye-opening.
from Guadeloupe.
Yeah, it was,
Oh,
it was
wow.
incredible. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was beautiful, and they were great people as well. And I find that people in this industry are always great people. The events industry is full of people who just they love what they do. They have a real backstory.
Yeah.
They're building something that they have real passion for.
Yeah.
So it's just a pleasure to work with them, honestly.
Nice. I like you saying, you're on top of every single aspect of your business, of your personal relationships as well. What can you say that is the quality of you as a person that has matched your business or helped your business to escalate to the next level?
I guess I think I came across this the other day in my mind. I was just thinking the real key to doing something is just being relentless. That's really what it is. It's just going again and again and again all the time, and you've just got to learn. So if you're relentless but open-minded to the fact that you will do stuff wrong, and that you can sit down and acknowledge that you've done something wrong, reflect and learn on it, and just be constant with it,
and then try it again.
Yeah, exactly.
Relentless.
You just got to keep going.
So resilience.
Yeah,
Call
yeah.
it like that, like try it again, as it goes. It didn't work that time, learn and try it again. Apply what worked and try it again.
Yeah, certainly. I think a real example of that was my kind of sales funnel, if you will. When I first started, it wasn't great, and I was kind of hitting dead ends quite a lot. But now, through iterations and through learning and through kind of being resilient, I've got to the stage where we've got a great sales funnel, and we really help people get the most out of their business now.
Yeah.
So and that all came from being naive at the start and just going for it,
Yes.
and then just taking a step back and learning every single time, and that's why we are where we are, which is great.
Yeah, so go back, learn, replay.
Exactly that.
Okay, fabulous. So, projects for Venyu at this very moment. Anyone coming in the near future, or do you have any projects on the Venyu app?
Yeah, so we have people organising events on there pretty much every day at the moment. So we're doing loads of events, which is great. Big events, small events, you name it. We've done something, networking events, birthday parties, conferences.
Yeah.
We've got so many projects going on through that. And in terms of the growth of the company, there's so many projects going on there. Like say we're raising money, Dragon's Den style. We are bringing team members on. I said we've got a CTO joining us now, which is a real great addition to what we're doing.
Yeah.
We've got some amazing partnerships that we're building as well.
Awesome.
And these are giving us exposure to hundreds of thousands of great people that are really, really perfect for what we do, and we provide them with a platform that streamlines their day-to-day job. An example of this is executive assistants and personal assistants.
Yeah.
These are the people we work with really, really regularly, although not exclusively. Anyone can use the app, but they're the people that organise events most frequently. So we work with them a lot, and we've got some great partnerships with some organisations in that industry, and it's real great partnerships that enable us to build exactly what they want.
Oh, that's nice, because then that makes them easier, make the event easier for them, their life easier, and as well it just projects your passion and what you're doing with Venyu. That's really good.
Yeah, I mean, on average, it takes an EA or a PA to organise an event.
Without the venue.
Yeah, without Venyu, it takes them about 8 weeks to organise. So that's thousands of pounds in wages from the company, and it's distraction from other things that they could be doing. We save them time, money, and we make the whole process enjoyable. Events are enjoyable. They're the most memorable experiences of your life. If you ask anyone, give me your top 3 moments of your life, there's going to be a couple of events in there that they've been to and that they've loved. So we don't want you to think, I have to organise an event, because it should be great. So if we can take away that hassle and that stress, and we can just enable you to enjoy it from the start, then we're winning.
So I know that the things don't come like this is rainbows and butterflies. I know that there's a trajectory, there is a journey that you have to go through, like you were mentioning before, in order to reach to the point that you are at this very moment. So can you share with us a lesson, as a life lesson, that you could remember that makes you think, I learned this, maybe it wasn't the best moment of my life, but now I learn and I know how to do it better? Yeah,
I think if you were to isolate it as a business lesson, I think it's just communication. I would say generally I'm really, really good at communicating with people, but I tend to lead conversations more than sit back and listen. And I think I took that into business, and that's definitely the wrong way to do it. I would speak to people, tell them everything we're doing, and they kind of overwhelm them with information. And and now it's the opposite. I go in, I speak with them, I let them lead the conversation, and it's all about listening to what they want and what they're struggling with. And we've just had COVID, and the hospitality industry is just destroyed.
Everything.
Yeah, it's been destroyed by COVID, and then we've got this cost of living crisis, which is pushing it even further. So what we're doing is providing a solution that enables businesses in this industry to get the best out of their business at the time that they need it most. So going back to the point, it's all about effective communication and being able to listen more than speak.
So effective communication, but like with a little start, a little hint on the listening part. Okay, awesome. I'm gonna give you a couple of minutes of break, and I'm gonna play a song that I know you're gonna enjoy, because I asked him, what's your favorite song? So I'm gonna give you a little break so that you can breathe, and a break from all of my questions, right? So guys, you're gonna listen now to Burna Boy. Yeah, he said that's his favorite song, okay? Burna Boy, Last. Hey!
It's a good song.
I like it too.
Yeah, I thought it was like it. I feel like African music, Caribbean music.
Hey!